Welcome to Street Sense, where I share with you uncommon wisdom tips to help you succeed in your finances, career, business, and relationships. My name is Maxwell Mensah. You can call me Talent Man. On this episode, I'm going to share with you 7 ways to succeed at your job interview. 7 ways to succeed at your job interview. But before I get into it, I want to urge you kindly subscribe to my channel now, like this video, leave a comment for me, and share the video so others can get me learn what you've been learning on my channel all this while. So let's get into it. 7 ways to succeed at a job interview. Normally, people take the job interviews either too seriously or not seriously enough. So those who take it too seriously tend to over-prepare or put too much pressure on themselves. And those who take it seriously enough also tend not to prepare enough. Both ways, they tend to get affected. But those who take it at least in a good light and prepare well for it are the ones who are able to succeed at job interviews. So if you want to succeed at a job interview, these are 7 ways you can succeed at it, or this is how to prepare for your job interview. First thing to do is to research about the job role you are going for. Research about the role you are going for. I know there are so many people who just send random letters to just any company at all. So they just write letters and just distribute to companies anywhere. So they don't really know the job they are going for. They don't even know the job role they are going to interview for, because they were just called randomly, and because they don't really know what the particular role they applied for in that particular company. They go for the interview and they don't really know what they are going for. But if you're someone who is serious about the job you are going for, serious about your career, you need to research about the role you are going for. Is it a marketing job? Is it a sales job? Is it a managerial position? Is it a procurement officer? So whatever it is, whatever job you are going in for, research about the job role so you are conversant with what it takes to make it in that particular job role. So you are conversant with what it takes to be effective in that particular role. How can you go for a job interview and you don't even know what you are going for? You haven't researched about it. You don't know what the best practices are, what the industry standards are, what the industry rules are. You don't even know. You are just walking into an interview. You would definitely not do well, and you would definitely not be employed. So if you want to succeed at a job interview, before you go for the interview, research about the role you have applied for. Next thing to do, research about the company you are going to interview with. Research about them. Go online, or go there in person, or call someone who works there, or call someone who knows them. Some way, somehow, find a way to research about the company you are going to work for, or you are going to interview with. You need to know about them, because when you get to interview, when you get there, you need to at least have an idea about what they are doing or what they do there, so you can ask them relevant questions when you have to. You understand? So that when they ask you questions about their company, you can be able to tell them something worthy for them to see that, oh, this guy is a very serious guy, he knows something about us. So before you go, research about the company you are going to interview with. Don't just walk in naively and just expect that some way, somehow, you'll be able to answer the questions well. Learn 1 or 2 things about the company you are going to interview with. Next thing, maintain eye contact and exude confidence at the interview. Now you've entered the place, you are sitting there with a panel doing the interview. Maintain eye contact with the panelists. Maintain eye contact. This one, don't say you are shy, say you are looking away. Don't look away. Look into their face, look into their faces, look into their eyeballs. Let your eyes move from one person to the other. Maintain eye contact. It shows them that you are someone who is confident. It shows them you are a confident person. Exude that confidence. Exude confidence. Don't go into an interview and then you are so timid, you are so shy, and you are hiding your face. You can't even look into the panelist's face, and you are fidgeting and other. Exude confidence when you go into the interview room by maintaining eye contact with the panelists. The next thing, watch your body language. Watch your body language. You are going for an interview, so everything about you matters to them. Everything about you from head to toe matters to them. When you are before the panelists, be mindful how you move your body movements, your finger movements, your facial expressions. Be mindful about your body language, because you may think you are exuding confidence there, but then your body language is communicating to them that this person is shy. This person lacks confidence. This person is not sure about what he's saying. So be careful about your body language. Either the way you move your hands, your body, your head, your eyes. Everything about you should speak confidence. Everything about you should speak of someone who knows what they're about, who knows what they are coming in to do at the interview or to do at the workplace in case they are employed. So definitely watch your body language. during the interview. Next is to smile sensibly. Smile sensibly. I would have said just smile, but then probably if you are someone who doesn't know how to control yourself, or who is not good enough, you end up smiling foolishly. And so yes, you have to smile to show your confidence, but then you end up smiling over smiling, and then you communicate the wrong thing to the panelists. So smile, yes, during the interview, smile, but smile sensibly, so that you don't communicate to them that you're someone who is just there to play around or to mess around. So smile, but smile sensibly. The next thing to do is to interview your interviewer. Interview your interviewer. Yes, you are there for an interview. An interview is two people relating. So after they've asked you questions, it is your turn to also ask them questions. You must ask your interviewer questions. It makes them know you're someone who is serious, you researched before you came for the interview. So ask them questions. Ask them questions, because definitely they'll give you a chance to also ask a question. They'll say, do you have anything you want to ask us? Is there anything you want us to explain? Ask them questions. Anything you don't understand, you don't really understand, ask them questions. It makes them see that, oh, this person really practiced before coming. This person really researched. He's really serious about this job that he's coming for. So have 1 or 2 questions up your sleeves that you ask your interviewer. It is really, really important. So the last one, let me see, I think I skipped something. Okay, so the last one is that do well to create a good first impression when you go for the interview. Do well to create a good first impression. A good first impression doesn't mean in the interview room. Create a good impression from the moment you enter into their premises. How do you create a good impression? You're dressing, dress well. I won't say you should wear suits, because it's not all interviews that you need to wear suits to go for. So at least dress well, look presentable. Look presentable, because people will address you the way you dress. People will address you the way you dress. So dress well, dress rightly. Make sure you don't wear, if you're a guy, make sure you don't wear black belt and then brown shoe. Or you wear brown belt and then black shoe. Or you just wear some multicolored shirt. You just wear anything at all. Your tie and your shirt doesn't match. Your trouser is just hanging somewhere, or your trouser is too long, or your shoe is not polished, and you look so unkempt. It will go against you. Now you've dressed well. Make sure you smile with people you meet over there. Make sure you engage with people. Don't just go there and then you're on your phone, pressing your phone, waiting to be called for the interview. When you go there, the people you meet them, engage with them. Engage with people you meet over there. One thing that you need to do in creating a good impression is to report early. Report early for the interview. You are told to come at 9 o'clock and you get there at 9:10 or 9:20 or even 9 o'clock. No, you are late. Get there. If you are told to come at 9, get there before 9. It sends a good image that you are someone who is serious about the job you are coming for. So definitely create a good impression at the job interview. Let me give you a bonus one. Send a thank you note or a thank you email to the company after the interview. It can be the following day or after 2 days, whatever it is. Find a way to send a thank you note to the company, either an email or you write a letter or you type out a letter, submit to them. Thank you so much for giving me your time to interview me. I'm very hopeful that my interview went well. I look forward to hearing from you. Just send a thank you note to them. It makes them know that you appreciate the time they spent with you. And then probably if they may have forgotten about you, they may end up remembering that, oh, this guy actually did better at the interview, and you may be called to be given a job. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Street Sense with me, Maxwell Mensah. If you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe now, and I will see you on the next episode.